Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, 3rd day of August 2023. I am Chiro. My first major headlines. Baby Ola Precious, who came after 11 years of marriage, inducted as girl child member in Abia. Ganduje meets APC national chairman. Labour calls off strike after meeting with President Tinubu. We'll take commercial wrap-up videos and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. The Women's Wing Christian Council of Nigeria, WOSIN, Abi State Chapter has inducted Precious Ola Chinazamekpere Ifeanyi Okali as a member of the Christian Women Group. Chinazamekpere is the daughter of the director ABN TV, Mr. Ifeanyi Okali, who was born in May after 11 years of his marriage with his wife. The induction took place in Umuahia on Wednesday during a courtesy call by WOSIN members. The Abia State government has decried attempts by the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the state to fraudulently use the courts to stop the work of the judicial panel on the recovery of government properties and funds belonging to the states. Abians woke up on Tuesday morning to the news that the former governor of the state, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, had, through an ex-party court order allegedly issued by a high court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, temporarily stopped the work of the panel inaugurated on June 27, 2023 by the state governor, Dr. Alex Otti. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has said it is certain of winning the November 11 governorship election in Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi states, going by the level of its acceptability by the people. The acting national chairman of PDP, Omar Damagum, said this in Abuja at the inauguration of the party's National Campaign Council for the election in the 3 states. Damagum urged members of the council to work within the law to win the 3 states, which he described as PDP strongholds. Some chieftains of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State on Thursday said the former governor of the state, Nyesom Wike, ran to the party to save his political career. They also noted that the former Minister of State for Education deserved no praise for the growth of the party in the state. According to a statement signed by the State Publicity Secretary of the APC in Rivers State, Darlington Nwajulu, on behalf of the party leaders, the chieftains said the formation and growth of the APC in the state took the efforts of several loyal members who mostly lost their lives in the struggle to ensure a solid party structure in the states. Apex Igbo Social-Cultural Organization Ohanaeze Ndigbo yesterday decried the impact of sit-at-home in the southeast, saying that over 250 people have been killed through the enforcement of the order since August 2021. President General of the Apex Igbo Social-Cultural Organization, Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, said that Ndigbo would not allow the continuation of such illegal orders which have subjected residents of the region to untold hardships and loss of life and property. The National Executive Committee, NEC, of the All Progressive Congress (APC) on Thursday elected former Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje as the national chairman of the party. The party's NEC also elected former Senate spokesman Ajibola Basiru from Osun State as national secretary. The 2 party officials were elected today at the 12th NEC meeting of the party held at the Congress Hall of Transcorp Hilton in Abuja. Barely 24 hours after embarking on nationwide protests against the removal of fuel subsidy, the organized labor has suspended its proposed strike action. The president of Trade Union Congress, Festus Osifo, made this known during an interview with Arise News on Thursday morning. He said the Labour leaders who had earlier met with President Bola Tinubu extracted some commitments to some of the issues raised during the meeting for immediate implementation. The Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) Kebbi State intercepted and rescued 52 trafficked victims and handed them to the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons in February last year. Rabi Bashiru Nuhu, the KB NIS comptroller, told newsmen during a briefing to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the service that upon her assumption of office in February last year, the command succeeded in intercepting many youths, mostly girls, that were being planned for trafficking to Libya through the Ilela border in Sokoto State. The Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) says following the situation in Niger Republic, it has deployed personnel to check all the unorthodox roads through which foreigners may likely infiltrate. Mr. Mustafa Sani, the NIS comptroller in charge of Jibia Command in Katsina State, disclosed this at a joint celebration with the state's command to commemorate the service at 60. Sani said with the current situation, the borders have been closed and there are restrictions on movement along the areas. Nigeria has disconnected the supply of 150 megawatts of electricity daily to Niger as part of efforts by the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) to restore democracy in that nation. The disconnection was effected by the Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN), directly involved in the transmission of power on Tuesday night. The managing director of TCN, Engineer Sule Abdulaziz, did not respond to inquiries on the circumstances surrounding the disconnection. On foreign scene, US President Joe Biden called on Thursday for the immediate release of Niger's elected president Mohamed Bazoum and for the country's democracy to be preserved. Bazoum, 63, was ousted a week ago by his own guard in a coup condemned by the United States, European nations, and the United Nations. While on sports, former Super Falcons goalkeeper Rachel Ayegba says Monday's clash between Nigeria and England is 50-50. The two countries will clash in one of the round of 16 features of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup at Lang Park, Brisbane. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we recap the major headlines, baby Ola Precious, who came after 11 years of marriage, inducted as girl child member in Abia. Gandhi meets APC national chairman. Labour calls off strike after meeting with President Tinubu. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also follow us on any of our social media platforms displayed on screen. Have a pleasant night rest. I am Chinyo Omahi.